And so, first of all, can we have our Concourse editor, please? You've got 60 seconds to talk a little bit about yourself, and then we will open up the questions.
Hi guys, I'm Amy Tudstall. I'm currently the non-portfolio officer for Concourse, so I'm actually really involved in how it's run already. And basically my whole idea is just to improve on the great progress that's been made over the last 2 years as Concourse has been a student-led service, especially our current editor, Vic Taylor, who's done an amazing job. And what I want to do is just increase readership by getting it out there a lot more and increase contribution numbers. Basically, I'd like to sort of reach freshers as soon as I get to Kiel, or possibly before they get to Kiel. For example, tomorrow is a post-offer visit day, and I plan to be spending a lot of time trying to get them to read Concourse online. It's also my 21st birthday, so you can see how much dedication I have. Basically, I love Concourse, and I just want to get Concourse out there to more people, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, and EF, do we have any questions?
No questions from the floor. Do we have one from Student Media?
And from Student Media?
How would you work with Cube?
How would I work with Cube? Well, actually, Concourse has already started working with Cube already as the QLSU media bubble already. I think it's just important to keep communication between the two SLSs is extremely important as it is, because we're both such easily accessible forms of media. It's just, if we get sort of support each other and get each other's names out there and show students how easy it is to get involved with student media, and basically things like societies using both Cube and Concourse to their advantage, that would be great.
Thank you. Concourse has often lacked the bite to properly scrutinise the officers. Will you change this?
What was that, sorry?
Concourse has often lacked the bite to properly scrutinise the officers.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry. Can you just shout it at me without the microphone?
Concourse has often lacked the bite to properly scrutinise the officers. What would you do to change this?
It actually depends on what submissions we get. I personally don't have any issues with any of the officers, but if anyone actually did something that I would like to raise an issue about, I don't think I personally would have any issue publishing something. I know that we've got a lot of connections with QLSU and we work closely with the officers, but it is a free speech. And if anyone came to me with an article, as long as something was fair and balanced and had a good argument behind it, I'd have no problem publishing it, even if it did criticise any of the group. I hope that's okay. But I think everyone's up for scrutiny if they do something wrong, so they should hopefully be able to stop.
Thank you. No more questions from the floor.
Thank you.
All right, there's one more. We just came in.
Oh, what's this?
There's someone else. How would you improve the online side of Concourse?
I think the online side of Concourse is great so far. There's been, don't worry Matt, there's been an amazing improvement this year with how you can submit articles. It's more just getting the name up to people and showing people that we do have Concourse online. I think it's doing great so far. Obviously there's room for improvement, but it's so new that it's something that we're currently improving on as a committee, and Matt and Sam, our webmaster and marketing officer, are already improving it at the moment. But it's always got room for improvement. I think if anyone brings any issues they have with it to me, then I'd gladly work on anything. I think it's great already, but we're going to be working on everything as it comes. Yeah.
Okay, that actually is it from the floor. Thank you very much.
At the microphones.
Sorry.
Are we sorted? Stop messing. Just as a point of clarification as well, we're going to limit just the questions to no more than a minute. No one's gone over a minute at the moment, but just in the interest of keeping the flow going. Okay, so thank you, Amy. And next we're going to go to our candidate for entertainment rep. That's Emma Shackley. So if you'd like to go and take the microphone.
Hi guys, I'm Emma. I'm second year law running for Enter. I'm a little nervous, so if I stumble, I'm really sorry. Basically, in the past year and a half, I've been really involved with the entertainment department. I've hosted acts, I've hosted the Live Lounge, I've co-hosted on Cube, and basically I want this to continue. I know how things work, and it's not going to take me months to find my feet, and I'm ready to work for you. This union is yours after all. I really want to say representation is key. I want to make sure we remain competitive, so you know, your drinks. I want to work on production, so non-drinkers have something to do on a night out, and they're kind of my ideas. Yeah, and a database of student DJs as well, so they can get more play and bring you back a regular photographer. So,
Seconds.
thank you.
Thank you, Emma. Okay, so I'm going to open it up for questions. Do we have any from EF or student media?
One from us. In your manifesto, you said this is from Cube, but in your manifesto, you said you used the word revamp of the upstairs in the union. What issues are there at the moment, and what would you do to improve it?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
In your manifesto, you said you would revamp the upstairs of the union. What issues are there at the moment, and what would you do to improve it?
I think the first issue is to do with the cloakroom. I know it's not quite the upstairs of the union, but on your busier nights, students are spending a lot of time waiting to hand in coats, and so obviously there is possible space upstairs that we could use, and also making sure that the K2 cloakroom is open more. Secondly, there have been talks in the union about revamping the bubble, so in which case that would just be student involvement, making sure that it be redesigned for how the students want it to be. And K2 could possibly do with a facelift just for the daytime, you know, and make it a bit more bright.
Thank you. Another one from EF on the floor. You suggest a free shuttle bus between the union and town on busy nights. Wouldn't this lose the union money?
I think the idea is feasible. I think on the busier nights, you know, you have your safety bus running from 9 o'clock, and there'll be times where the drivers are sat doing nothing. And I don't see why, especially now we've got more students living in the busy port, that we shouldn't make the union more accessible for them. I mean, there are issues of funding that we'd have to work around, but you'd have to see if that would balance with the students who you would be able to bring in.
Thank you. Maybe one more from the floor with just discussing. Sorry. I'm sorry, we decided this question isn't relevant for this position. Any more questions from the floor you want to bring to the table? No more questions from EF then.
Thank you. And I think that's you done. Thank you.